Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back with some midweek action as we are finally back with the Midweek League Championship. Here at Lightspeed Racing, we find ourselves at round 3 of the championship. We find ourselves here at Misano, another Italian track. Of course, my name is Juan Antonio Jimenez. It is an absolute pleasure, as usual, to be here with all of you. And by God, we're back with the championship. And I got to tell you, the last 2 rounds were incredible. And today ain't going to be worse. We already have nothing else and more than 33 drivers on the grid ready to rock and roll. And I can confirm you that we're just 2 minutes away from the start of qualifying. My God almighty, is it awesome to be back. Welcome everybody to the broadcast. I see that we're already 10 people on the broadcast. That is lovely. Come on, say hello everybody. I want to read you all. You're going to see me looking left, right, going all directions. That's what a true professional does. But yes, indeed, I want to see y'all. Come on now. What you got on you? What do you have on you to enjoy this lovely 1-hour race we have in front of us? You got some popcorn. You got a drink. Come on, my friends. I got the healthy water. Wait, you cannot see that. It's water. Okay, you're not sponsoring me. Well, I got to tell you, Misano, we know, very tough track. Not the track, that is most liked by most drivers in ACC. To be honest, it's not that well known. It's more well known in competitions such as MotoGP and bike competitions more than just car racing. The track is awesome, to be honest. The problem here that the drivers are going to face are the track limits. They are very, very dangerous, and just in one fell swoop, you can get yourself a drive-through penalty, and that is going to kill your race. But we might be looking at a record attending crowd in the pit lane. My God, that is gonna be full if drivers go a little too hard. I gotta tell you, my friends, we're about to move into qualifying. I see nobody in the chat. Come on, my friends, say hello. Look at there. I'm gonna say hello as well. Let's see. There you go. There you have a message from me in the chat. I want to see y'all here active in the chat. We're going to have lots of fun. Just relax yourself. Get there on your keyboard and enjoy the fun. Because, my God, I can tell you right now, the grid looks absolutely packed. And the same thing that happened in the last 2 weeks is repeating itself this time around. We got super close space already in practice. So you know what? We're going to move with the action in just a few seconds. So don't you worry. We are going to get running pretty soon now. The last couple of drivers finishing their respective laps. So now it would be time for us to get things going. And you know what? Let's try to do it. Can I do it? No, I cannot. Well, it's unfortunate, but I wanted to show you how the last driver is going into the pit lane. So that means, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to rock and roll. Round 3 here at Misano for the Midweek Championship, for the Midweek League starts. And my God, it is time to enjoy. Of course, big thank you to SimGrid, who lets us host these incredible championships, as well as our friends down at your left. Also, Sim Racing, great platform for the liveries. And if you want to support Lightspeed Racing, you can go on our Patreon and help us a lot. My friends, I ain't going to make you wait no more. Let's get those engines running. Here we go. Time for qualifying to begin. There you see the whole train. There you see one driver I love. That is Kyle Ragsdale. Man, fantastic couple of races he did last time around. And there you see the whole crew coming through. You know what? Who is the first one to come out? Oh, it's my big dude. It's at the Cops. At the Cops. Well, at the Cops, we're going to have, oh, you're damn right, we are going to have a track guide with the cousin, with the Slovenian driver. Let's see how he does. For now, he's just trying to get those tires warm. It's 34 degrees on the track. It's a little warm. He's not going to have to take too long to get those tires up to temperature. We're now heading into the third sector. This is going to be a very important point of the track, especially for what I mentioned before. The off tracks, very easy to get yourself a warning here. But now, time for waiting is no more, because we go for a full lap with Edo Kopsa. The finish line is right there, and it's time to go. Through Tribuna Centrale we go. Fantastic turn number 1 and 2. This will be Variante del Parco. This is completely flat. This turn number 3. Now we head into Rio. Another very revered section, 4, 5. You can see how much the car struggles to go through it, and then 6 to bring us into the first of 4 big straights. Now we're heading into Carella. It is time for turn number 8. You want to do this corner on a very, very, very late apex, usually V shape, to get the better exit. Now we enter Tramonto. Very hard trail braking zone for all cars. Let's be honest, I think this is a place where the Porsches are going to feel very comfortable. We now head into Curvone, which means big corner. And by God, this is the point, the big braking zone. Again, lots of trail braking, lots of trying to keep the car in one piece. We just went through Carro, turn number 14, and then we got the last 2. 15, and then Misano, the 16th, where the pit entry is. That is a full lap here at Misano, and Edo Kopsa is going to put himself on the top provisionally with a 134.1. That is one hell of an attempt already for a first try. Here we go. Marjan Koderman, the Slovenian driver, with the Aston Martin. That is a great entry indeed. And Koderman is going to cross the line and nearly get himself in the lead. That is going to be Miladinovic taking the spot of P2. Welcome, Satin, to the broadcast. It's lovely to see you here. Let's check at the cousin. Let's check at Rock Kopsa. There you see him on the Ferrari. My God, he is flying right now. There you see the nose of that Ferrari GT 3488 Evo. The finish line is there for Kopsa. And he goes to P2 just 1/10 of a second, even less, just 62 thousandths from the lead. Let's check now on Vladimir Popov. Pasta team, indeed it is. For Mr. Popov, the Audi driver, at the moment improving massively. Unfortunately for him, that first lap wasn't very good. It was a 36.2. Well, let's see if he can improve on that. For now, looking like $1 million. We see some more gentlemen getting on the top. Look at that, Dorazio on the P5. Great lap. We saw a very good race last time around from the Italian driver. And we're looking forward to more. Popov not doing bad at all. Already a second down on the 36.2. We'll check a little later on him to see where he's going to end up. Let's go with my man Kyle Raxdale. He's about to cross the line, about to post the time, and Raxdale goes right into P3. Hell of a lap there, hell of an attempt. It is very well executed. Edo Kopsa still staying in the lead. Will it be for long, though? Here you see Carlo Dorazio. We were talking about the Italian just a few short seconds ago. He's going to stay in 6th, but improved quite a bit, just 50 thousandths of a second away from the American, from Kyle Raxdale. We'll see if he can finally make that move. And look at that. Paulito Novaes. I think I finally got that livery working. I'm very happy to see that Resto Car team. You gotta love Portugal. You gotta love those Portuguese drivers. And look who has gotten himself at the top. He's gonna send the car straight to the pit lane, but never give up. It is the SRT zone. Christian Mola smashing the top with a 33.8. Let's go now with Mitja Miladinovic. He was looking like $1 million on that first sector, putting purple after purple. Can he get himself back into the lead already? 7 minutes gone through this qualifying session. 8 to go, and we go on board with the Ferrari of Miladinovic. Man, the fun sim racing guys really active here on the Midweek League, and you gotta love it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to support the stream, you can help us massively by sharing the link with your friends, your family, because by God, the party has just begun, and we got many things coming in the near future. Miladinovic, that was an incredible third sector, and Miladinovic is going to cross the line and put himself on the lead with a 33.752. Hell of an attempt, and that is going to be a tough one to swallow. Christian left the booth and went straight to pole. Well, not anymore. He's going to have to work a little harder than that. Declan Bowler right now, unfortunately, hasn't validated the last corner. So he's going to validate, of course, the whole lap. Here we go now with Josef Mikulic. Another Audi driver. Audi, I think it's a pretty good car on a track like this. There are many corners to rely on pure turning. For now, Mikulic doing one hell of a job. He might be able to get himself into the top 3 if he nails Misano, turn number 16. That's a great entry. The exit is lovely. Mikulic, can he go into the top 3? He crosses the line, and he only goes into P8. You can see how tight it is. Already on the top 10. And if you talk about the top 20, it's only 2 seconds, man. The grid is looking fantastic today. Well, we're gonna check now Stefano Forlan, another Italian driver. Ooh, Stefano, that's a little bit of lag. You gotta pay the internet. Ay, ragazzi. There you see Forlan goes up in the 14th. Very good lap there. Let's go with somebody y'all gonna love. That is Carson Dorhoch. Ick. Liveries. There you have him. Look at the big bad boy. At the moment on 31st. That wasn't a great lap, to be honest. That was a 1:39.9. So hopefully we can see him going down the order. But time will tell. Let's check quickly on Thomas Papsek. He is at the moment improving by 0.4 of a second. This would bring him to P9. He only needs 20 thousandths of a second to go ahead of Colby Ragsdale. But the gap between himself and the rest of the drivers is quite big. There you see Babsek stays in P9. That was not a good exit out of the last corner, but here we see somebody that is absolutely flying. That is Rock Kopsa. It's the cousin. It's in Slovenia time for the fun sim racing driver, because I think, ladies and gentlemen, he might be able to get the pole. No! Just 10 thousandths of a second. Wow! He only needs to get that last exit a little better, and that would be enough, unfortunately, for him. He run the curve a little too much. Man, that was close. We're going to check quickly on Carl Banning, another American, Cantrace Racing. You gotta love that team name. Mr. Banning right now, a full second up. So maybe he can go into the 37s. That will bring him into P28. No, it's not going to be enough. Just short of 40 thousandths of a second to overtake us, Robert Everett. We'll check on these guys at the back a little further on. 5 minutes to go on qualifying. Here we go with Nico Eidmist, another Italian. Io amo Italia. Io amo Italia. Eidmist right now improving by 1/10 of a second. That would already bring him into P11. Can he get a good exit out of Misano? That's not looking that good. But will it be enough, though, to P11? Yes, it is. There you have it. The exit wasn't the best, but nonetheless, he made it work. Here we go back with the DSRT driver with a traitor. He traitor. He left me on the booth, but I gotta tell you, I love him on the booth. I love him even more on the track. Christian Mola is an absolute rocket, and there you see him go as he heads into the last sector. Urbano. There we go. Oh, that's too much of a cut. Mola. That is easily a warning on race conditions. So he's going to have to keep it down. Here we go with Cal Ragsdale. Come on, baby boy. Give it to me. 4/10 down. This could be the P4 for Ragsdale across the line. It's going to be P4. Just by a bit. He overtakes Edo Kopsa, but will it be for long? Because Kopsa is coming with a very fast lap indeed. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy Car. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Kopsa right now going now into Curvona, and now Carrito. Mi carro me lo robaron. That's the song right there. Kopsa, last two corners. Can the BMW driver make it happen? Can he do it the same way his cousin did? Edo Kopsa. That is not a bad exit. Will it be enough to get Ragsdale's P4 back? Well, it won't be. It's a shame, because he was running a fantastic attempt. We're going to go back with Christian Mola, because right now he's on the purple. This is where he lost a lot of time due to traffic being on the way. Let's go on the bonnet of that Audi. I told you the Audi, very strong car here at Misano, and here we go, Curvona. Let's go. Now careful with the braking. Don't cut the corner that much. That's lovely. That is to the absolute limits of the track. Oh, that's a little too much, Mola. He broke a little too late, and by the time he wanted to stop the car, it was game over. Shame, because he could have gotten pole position. He might have one more shot, but he cannot let it go. Let me tell you that Edo Kopsa is coming in like a straight rocket through the air. Kopsa is 5/10 down off that 33.980. Can he make it happen? Just 3 quarters away. Here we go now into Carro. That's a great entry. Kopsa absolutely rocking it from start to finish. Only 2 more to go. That's a great left-hander. This is where he lost a lot of time last time around. Here we go. It's Misano. Great entry. The exit is fantastic, but will it be enough? Kopsa, can he take Miladinovic down? No, he cannot. No, he cannot. 25 thousandths of a second away from the lead. But the Kopsa cousins take P2 and P3. So that is pretty nice indeed. Here we go. Christian Mola again putting purples. Can he finish the job? Last lap he was doing one hell of a lap before that late break incident happened. Now he has a car in front. This is not going to look too good. He's going to go for the double on the inside. He's going to lose time. He is going to lose time. I don't think he's going to be able to have anything. Yeah, he has lost a couple tenths. That'll be the end. For Mola, he's not going to be able to take the P3. But what a lovely qualifying we have had. We still have 30 seconds though. Maybe Mola wants to go for another shot. We will see. Kopsa is going for it as well, as you can see. Kopsa and Mola very close to one another on track. How many are we on the broadcast? Let me see it. Come on. We are 10 people. That is lovely. Come on, my friends. Share that link with your friends, your family. Let's get everybody on the party, because we are about to start this race. And then things are going to get spicy. Let's check quickly on Thomas Pavsek. There you have another Slovenian driver, man. The Fun Sim Racing team. You got to hire me, baby boys. Man, I love it. So many Fun Sim Racing team drivers here in the MidWeek League. It's lovely to see the support on track and out of it as well. You are all awesome, and we really want to thank you for staying here, for enjoying our broadcasts. The checker flag has been thrown out. Mitja Miladinovic still staying at the top of the ladder at pole position. And there's only one man right now that can do something about it, but he won't be able to do so. Kopsa invalidating the lap. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, pole position is done for. It's going to be Mitja Miladinovic taking the pole position. What a lap, the 33.645. And you can see how close the whole grid is. 23 drivers within 2 seconds. That is just insane. Don't count Tomas Pavsek out yet. He has 2/10 now on the 34.3. Maybe he can get into P6. That's not a good line, unfortunately, for Pavsek. It is not going to be enough, ladies and gentlemen. So qualifying is over. And now it's going to be time to move with the race. What a lovely qualifying we have had. At the end, it's going to be Mitja Miladinovic taking the pole. Man, look at that chicken taking the pole. And then the Kopsa cousins on second and third, Rock and Edo, respectively. Then we're going to have Mulla, Raxel, Koreman, Dorazio, Pavsek, Mikulik, and Shaba for the top 10. Shaba, great lap. Staying at P10, and by God, oh mama, oh baby, we are ready to go for a lovely Gerhead walk. You know I like me some of those. So let's get right into it, my friends. Here we are ready to show you out how this one's going to go, and it's going to go with what I said. Miladinovic on the lead, leading the pack from Rokopsa, Edokopsa, then Christian Mola, Cal Raxdale, Korenman, Dorazio, Pavsek, Mikulik, and Shaba for the top 10. Then we move with Popov, Paulito Alex, then Colby Raxdale, Nico Aitmist, Mr. Alamar, really far down. They didn't expect us to see there. Then the Klambauer, Kutuzov, Furlan, Starkey, Paulito Novaes for the top 20. Then Hitchda, Ryan Sherlock, then Mr. Sealing on P23. Then we have Pascal Reinhardt, Shane Broad, Darren Techna, Luke Sherlock, Robert Everett, then Laura Hill, Arla Forlan, Scott Cameron, Reinhardt, Carl Bagging, Karsten Dorhach, and Georgi Filipova. There you see the whole pack. And we're going to take a quick look at the track here at Misano. There you see the whole grid. And let's get that throttle power on its way. Here we're seeing the first corner of many. Turn number 1, 2, and 3. You can see very wide area. Many incidents can happen here once the green lights come out. And a very tight line, you can see it being drawn on the concrete. Of course, the line would exactly be where the apex is, so the drivers gain advantage. Of course, the apex, the corner, the point of the corner where you gain the most speed at. There you see the lovely section that is turn number 4, 5, 6. That is going to bring us into this first straight of many. We go down the bridge into lovely, lovely herping. As I said, you want to take this as a V shape, just as I did there. If not, you're going to lose quite a bit of speed, and you don't want that. We already hear the engines running, but let's head now. Itorante Tagliatelle, a double right-hander, trail braking quite a bit. You see here the line. This is where you want to turn. It is a very late apex once again. And of course, we're going to go now into Cordoba, completely flat section through the first and the second corner. There you see the racing line. And of course, this is the worst one. Braking very hard for this. Easy to get yourself a warning. We head into Carro, turn number 14. Another big hairpin. And then the last 2 corners. The left-hander that brings us into the pit entry. And Misano, turn number 16. And that will be the full lap here at Misano. Let's get down. Woo! Oh, yeah, I like it. And there you see all of the cars ready to rock and roll. Let's go back with the lead. And let's get down to business. Just a minute away from the start of this race where the red lights will turn green. You see a lovely shot of everybody coming through nicely. That's lovely. Carson not all the way back. Oh, that's a surprise for you. He is not. He has it. Come on, believe in Carson. Well, my friends, as usual, I'm going to take a sip of water. And I will be right back in time for the start of the race. I'll be right back in just 1 second. Well, my friends, time for waiting is no more. Everybody parking in because it is time to go live with this hour race, of course. Mandatory pit stop. Everybody will have to get fuel in. If I'm not mistaken, no tires whatsoever. But it is going to be Mecha Miladinovic setting the pace, leading the pack from Kopsa, Mola, Rexio, Korman, Dorazio, Pavsek, Mikulik, and Shaba for the top 10. And then the rest, the red lights are turning green. And here we go. Time for this hour race to begin. That's a great start for Kushabola. Look at the dive from Mr. Kopsa. Can't even get on the inside. He's not going to be able to do so. Everybody coming nicely through the first section. Look at that 3-1 over the board. This is incredible racing from everybody involved. There you see. It's getting very tight here in the middle of the pack. We have had a crash. We have had pandemonium of the pack. My God Almighty. Let's take a replay of what has happened. That is insane. I told you this first sector very revered. And there you see. Ooh, nearly the punt. Oh, there's a punt. There's a punt. And there is the consequent pandemonium. Here at turn 1, it's absolute carnage. Many cars all over the place. 4 wides. All over the track. But we're back on the green. No more yellow. There you see, my God, Layson, that a lovely shot. We need to check quickly because Christian Mola has made a mistake as we head into Carro. And Ocopso says, Carro, mine, baby. Give me the buga. Give me the position. He goes up in a P3. Lovely move and very easy because that mistake from Mola, you see. 2 wides all over the place. My God, a 3 wide. There has been a little bit of contact there between Kutuzov and Starkey. Now, Kutuzov with not one of the best exits we've seen out of turn 15. Look at the dive! Paulito Novaes on the inside! Ooh, that was a little dangerous there. Starkey and Novaes nearly coming into contact as well. For now, they're keeping it alive, and it looks like Paulito Novaes is going to stay behind. Look at the whole pack coming through. This is incredible racing, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we're here for, and it is offered by our lovely guys at Light Speed Racing. There you see Stargate running a little too wide. Again, contact on turn number 4. Man, this helicopter is going to cost me a lot because we're going to be using it quite a bit. There we go. Look at Paulito Novaes! The dive on the inside! 3 positions done! That was a little bit of a cut on the track, so that's not going to work out. But look at Starkey wants to make it happen. Get Starkey up on the inside! Paulito Novaes! Palito Novaes and take the cover into contact. Now Palito Novaes is going to have to wait. Oh my God almighty, that was nearly a block. There was too many contacts. But unfortunately, Stefano Forlan has been the one losing out the most. Let's check on Paulito Alex, the other Portuguese driver at the moment, holding P10, trying to get his laps in. Look at this guy. What a start from the Swiss Superman. It is Gilles Allemand. What an amazing start already for the Swiss driver. As always, showing us how excellent his driving is. We need to check here because Reinhardt is out of the track. What has happened there? Has he outrun himself? Is that braking a little too late? Indeed it is. Trying to avoid people. And he's going to go on the grass. Now it's going to be overtaken by Ryan Sherlock. And not only him, Andrea Furlan was looking for a move. He's not going to be able to do so. There you see now Robert Avery making a mistake into turn 4. Luke Sherlock is going to be able to go through him. Now we need to go with the Italian with Nico 8-miss. There you have him. Catching up Declan Baula. What an exciting start of the race. We still have plenty of fights on the track, which is lovely. After everything that has happened, after everything that has occurred in the last 5 minutes, let's check quickly on Joseph Mikolek. Catching on Starkey. We've seen Starkey's last 2 laps. They were a little, a little tough. He struggled quite a bit, but he's bringing it back. We go now with the DSRT driver, with Christian Mola, who's catching on Edo Kopsa. Here we go. This is going to be the start of the 3rd lap, and Mola is wanting to get a move done on Edo Kopsa as quick as possible. Here we see that's not going to be possible just yet. You can see the difference in line from both cars, from the BMW and from the inside perspective of the Audi. Of course, the Audi the better one on cornering. BMW, to be honest, one of the best cars overall. What a lovely fun we're seeing here for P3. Let's check now on a 3-man battle, because it is Starkey, Mikolek, and Hedgestad. Oh man, this is gonna get very interesting indeed. Look at that, Hedgestad, that's a little too wide, buddy. Gotta cover your back as well, not just the front. There you see Arnie Sealing is coming nicely, the South African driver who wanted to make a move. I know right now he lives in Eindhoven, so big love to Mr. Sealing. Great line. It's not going to be enough to make a move on the McLaren driver, though. We're going to check now. Oh, Carlito Lazio. There you see the Italian stallion, the BMW driver. This is going to be a BMW sandwich. How is it going to end? Will the Audi survive, or will he succumb to the pressure? Time will tell. Fantastic beginning of the race. We need to go now with Declan Baula, who's fighting with Nico 8-miss. The British and the Italian drivers, respectively, having a lovely fight here for P11. What else have we got on track? Oh, we got many things coming. You can see Ryan Sherlock and Carson Dorhawk going for a little bit of a scruffle. Here we go. Sherlock might be looking for a switcheroo. Will he be able to secure that? Ooh, Dorhawk. That might be a warning, big boy. There we go now with Mikolek and Starkey side by side. Adidas. There you have it. Starkey, lovely livery. Sim Racing Mafia. He wants the damn money from the Adidas. Yeah, I love it. From the Charco La Pava. As we say in Spanish, lovely fight. Starkey stays ahead. He seems to be slowing the rest of the group down. There you go. My God almighty. He was looking for a move there, Mr. Mikolek. Mikolek is pushing the door, and he's saying, I'm coming through, baby. I don't want to wait no more. Side by side as they go through turn number 6. There has been a little bit of contact there. My God almighty, Starkey. You got to watch where you're going, boy. There you go now. Sealy might be able to strike it out. A 3 wide. There you have Sealing on the inside, keeping himself very close to the curb, and that's going to work. The pit window has been opened. We still have the 3 wide. It looks like Mr. Sealing has a cover, but got contact between Sealing and Mikolek again. Massive hits There's going to drop Mikulik many positions down. Let's go now for the fight. On P3, it's Kopsa, Mola, Dorazio. And now Quarterman is slowly catching. There you see, as we go through turn number 1 and 2, once again, BMW driver stays alive, stands still, defending the P3 in a lovely, lovely manner. Here we go now with Thomas Hechda, Marcus Shaba, Shane Broad, and Luke Sherlock. Paulito Novaes is going into the pit lane. Well, Mikulik, of course, is following due to that incident. There you see Mr. Hechda not getting a great exit there. So he's going to drop many positions. That would be 3. Now a big mistake again. Signer has also joined the pit lane. So this could work. The early pit stops are going to be complete clean air. Maybe that's what they need to get their pace back. We go back with Mola, with Elo Kopsa. What a lovely fight here at the top of the board. And I gotta tell you, we haven't talked a lot about him, but what a clean race so far from Mitja Miladinovic, the Slovenian driver, leading the race from the start. Funsim Racing Team must be very happy of having such drivers like Miladinovic, like the Kopsa cousins. Man, they are the top of the top. Let's go now with Starkey and Sealing. How is this one gonna go? Last time we saw Mr. Starkey and somebody else fighting. That was Mikulik. And it didn't end very well. Colby Raxel has also decided to come into the pit lane. Will somebody else answer to that? We will see, because the pack is here. It is coming. And for now, nobody. No. Seems like everybody's going to stay out a little longer at least. Well, we're going to move back. Look at Carlito Dorazio. He's now very, very close to Christian Mola as we go through turn number 7, the hairpin. Dorazio doing a hell of a job. There you see his POV of what's happening right now. You see, taking the curve very much, something that BMW benefits from. Raxiel now coming out of the pit lane. And let's go on the bonnet. I like some BMW. Want to look at that matte black. Doesn't that look precious? Mr. Dorazio now going through Bona into Carro. Carrito. Dorazio, Molo, and Kopsa still fighting. Nobody else spinning for the moment being. That's a little off the track. I think that's going to be a race warning though. Great line to finish the lap off through Misano. Now let's check on Vladimir Popov. Oh man, this is going to get close. Laura Hill and Popov going at it. There you see a lovely perspective of what's going on. You can see that Popov has lifted. He doesn't want to get in trouble. He'd rather have the other driver make the mistake. That way, you just save yourself out of a crash. Very smart driving there from Mr. Popov. Let's check now on Mr. Carl Bannick. There you have him. One of the men at the back, unfortunately, on P28, and he's going to drop down quickly because once he pits, the rest of the drivers will overtake him. This is like a little mistake. We'll see. Let's check quickly on Mola and Dorazio. They're having a little bit of a scruffle again. These two getting too close to one another. Edo Kops is opening the gap, and Quarterman is closing it as well. At Thomas Pavsek, this is going to look good. We're nearly 15 minutes into this lovely race here at Misano, round 3 of the MidWeek League. And the action doesn't stop again. Another driver in this case. It is Dorazio. Went a little too wide through Corvona. Nonetheless, good lines overall. Everything keeping itself safe. You see Raxel, Kyle in this case, on P9 trying to catch Gilles Allemand. Going gonna have to take a close look at that guy because in the near future, with the pace he's putting, the 34 mid, 34 low, we might be talking about one of the contenders for the victory here. Let's go now with Marcus Shaba. He started on P10. He has gone down to P15. It ain't over yet. Still 3/4 of the way to be done. And for strategy to keep going on. What has happened here to Starkey? Too much curve. The grab. Bomba. Oof. Oof, man, that hurt. That hurt quite a bit. I'm sure that car is not feeling too good. We also have another yellow flag. That is Carson Dorahawk going for a trip, trying to find a Porsche lawnmower. But that ain't working too well, Carson. You gotta bring it to the pit lane and get the damage fixed. Dorazio again at the back of Christian Mola. Time to end another lap. This would be the 8th. And we're gonna move into the 9th. Mola still staying strong, not being able to keep up with Edo Kopsa. Let's be honest, instead of fighting, they should be helping one another to have a bigger chance for the lead. Here we have Gilles Alama, who has made quite a mistake. And to just keep his mind cool, he comes into the pit lane, and then he will be free, clean air for him, I think. Can I show you so? We're going to take a look at the track map, as you can see. Oh, yeah. The field is already spread out. So that might be an issue for Alama. Dorazio Mola still going out. Let's check on Sherlock. And Shane Broad. My God, this is close. We go now into Misano. Turn number 16. That's a great line from the British driver from Sherlock. Can Mr. Broad make it happen? Let's see. Sherlock go for the inside. The dive. And goodbye. Man, that was clean. Clean as a whistle. You gotta love it. Starkey and Lamar in the pit lane, as we previously mentioned. Let's check. Mikulik and Dorahawk fighting. Let's be honest, I don't think this fight is gonna last too long. Mikulik means superior in pace by 3 seconds. Woof! That was close, and not in a good way. That could have ended very badly for Joseph Mikulik. Furlan! Ragazzo! Too much curve out of turn 6. Of course, you can see it coming my way. That's very unfortunate. And that bonnet is not feeling too good right now. Well, the action continues. Let's go with Shane Broad. And Luke Sherlock once again fighting for P15. Here we go through Bourbon now. Big braking zone. Careful. Ay, ay, ay. Sherlock running wide. Again, you got to be careful. We're going to start seeing drive-through soon. Drivers start driving a little too carelessly, and that is going to work to a detriment if they keep it like this. We're going to go now with Ryan Howard and Colby Raxdale. There's not going to be too much of a fight. Raxdale just go through. Says hello and thank you. And move has been completed. Starkey coming out now. Hedgestop and Shane Broad going at it for P16. The gaps are starting to open. Shows the P29 livery, the Ford line. You got to see the Ford line. You got to love, man, those colors. It's lovely. Look at that. It's the first drive-through penalty of the evening, and it comes from Scott Cameron. Ah, you want to talk about Mr. Paulito Lavais. You got to love the bull. Classic livery. Rebel. You gotta love it. I'm a fan of it. Most definitely. Most definitely, friends. It looks wonderful. Paulito Novais. Looking like $1 million. Looking ready to get the chicks. Cameron now serving the drive-through penalty, I suppose. Or is he pitting? Yeah. He just served the drive-through. So, to be honest, I would say just go in now and serve the pit stop. Well, now he can take the pit limiter off and go for it. Well, my friends, let's go with Sherlock and Philly Bob. Look at that McLaren. Looks like he has been through war, through hell and back. You're very welcome, Ramp. And there's Sherlock. Decided to come into the pit lane. Taking it quite slow. You can push a little more. Sherlock trying to keep it safe, trying not to get a penalty. On the pit entry, there you see Pascal Reinhardt and Stefano Furlan. Oh my God, Reinhardt goes directly for the dive, and the move is done. Not even a question about it. That was clean. Well, look, Sherlock and Sealing are going to go at it. Sherlock now on the inside of turn number 8. Easy move, but will Arnie Sealing be able to bring it back? He flashes the lights. Is he happy or is he not? We don't know. But I can tell that Sealing is not going to back down from a fight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much to the 10 people that are here. Come on, we'll share that link with your friends, your family. And of course, if you want to support Lightspeed Racing, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. That means the world to us. The same goes for our Instagram account, Lightspeed Racing. Highly recommend you to check it out. We got some lovely content down there. And let's check out the other Portuguese. It's Paulito Alex. Paulito Alex and Kyle Raxel. Raxel going a little too wide. And look at Paulito Alex. Says hello and thank you, baby. I am Portuguese. Bacalhau. Bacalhau. Bacalhau con batata frita. Bacalhau. You gotta love the bacalhau from Paulito Alex, who goes up in a P8 without any issues whatsoever. That was a lovely move, taking advantage of Raxdale's mistake. Gaps are completely open all throughout the track. We got a yellow. Alama. What has happened to Gilles Alama? Oh, he lost the car and said, yeah, not driving anymore. Well, Mr. Alama seems like he has given up. Oh, he has also gotten a drive-through, so I think he's done for the evening. A shame, to be honest, because he was doing an incredible race, that's for sure. Portugal power. You like the bacalhau, Ramp? I love the bacalhau. There you see Raxel. A little too much on that exit, losing time. Raxel seems to start losing focus right now. Let's go quickly with another Italian. Here we go. Reinhardt in for Lan. The drive-throughs are starting to appear only 20 minutes in. Oh, what are we going to have left for the other 40, ladies and gentlemen? We will have to find out. Well, the action doesn't stop. Plenty of fights. Look at these two. They have been fighting ever since the green lights came out. Miladinovic and Kopsa. Man, what a race from both of them. Already 7 seconds away from P3, which would be Rox Cousin, Mr. Edo. But Mitja absolutely showing everybody why he's one of the best and why he is one of the contenders for this championship. That is for a fact. Here we go, Raxel and Paulito going back at it. Mr. Alex, can he defend? Let's see. Those are some nice lines from both drivers. Settle from Moonbeam. Here we go. Banning and Everett also having a little bit of a fight here for P28. We need to go quickly with Raxel and Reinhardt side by side. Raxel's going to slide on the inside, no pun intended. And he's going to go up into P21. We got Broad, Hechta, and Popov. A 3-man bout for P16. There you see the side by side. Hedgestop not thinking about it twice. Broad was a little scared that he might have to deal with a crash. That was a great entry to the corner. And things stay the same. Hedgestop with not the best exit out of turn 15 as well as 16. So we go now back with Kyle Ragsdale and Paulito Alex. That's very wide from both drivers, especially from Paulo's side. But he stays ahead. Do we have any more drive-throughs? I want to see. I need to see. For now, it's Alamat who has retired from the race. Unfortunately, the rest seem to be clean now. 3 drive-throughs in 25 minutes. Oof. I think we're about to see a lot more. There we go now, Popov. That's a great exit. Thomas Hedge down the inside. Maybe he can take it on Broad as we go. Through Tagliatelle. Look at the dive. Side by side between Broad and Hedgestop. And Hedgestop with a massive move. The question is, can he keep it? Can he hold on to it? Here we go. Broad on the outside. Hedgestop on the inside. Look and see. Hedgestop driving a little too fast. Very smart there from Broad. Hedgestop not going to give the position back even though he went off the track. I'm sure he has gotten himself a warning. For the ultra claim, it's high. Shane Broad having an issue with track limits as well. You can see how hard it is to keep yourself clean, especially in our race. People are struggling. Let's go with Christian Mola. Still a P4. Still 80% off the grid. Remaining to pit. A little less now, 75, let's say. So when are the rest of the drivers going to be coming to the pit lane? They have 27 minutes to do so. It's quite a bit of time still. But let's be honest, if you take a look at the track map, right now it wouldn't be a bad point to pit, because right now, if you pit, you're going to end up where the car number 1, 2, 3 is. Not a lot of traffic. It's looking pretty damn good. So let's see when the drivers decide to serve their mandatory pit stop. Let's go back with Rock Kopsa and Mitja Miladinovic. They have been separated by 0.7 seconds all throughout the race. And seriously, my friends, it is so nice to see drivers just fighting at such a high level, at such an incredible pace. They're both running on the 34 low, 33 high. You tell me if that is not pure madness. Man, that is insane. Here we go. Kopsa Miladinovic not being able to get closer. Miladinovic doing a hell of a job of that. We have seen a car teleport to the pit lane. That has been Scott Cameron. I think he might have had an instant. Can we see it? Oh yeah, he went on the wall. And he said, hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Because see, I was born a commentator, not a singer. Let's check on Popov and Broad. How is this one going to go? Hedgestop has pulled away from these two drivers. Great job from Mr. Hedgestop. Popov now going for the long route. He's not going to be able to cut it down. If he could, if he did that, I think it would have won a lot of time. Unfortunately, that was not the case. And Popov is still going to stay behind. Shane Broad keeping himself very close. Let's check quickly on Neda Kopsa and Christian Mola. Still a second away from one another. Corderman and Dorazio. The exact same it is. So at least the top 10 fighting in packs of 2 or 3. So let's be honest, that is looking pretty damn good. Let's go back. We brought in Hedgestad and Popov. This is the closest fight we have on track. That's a great exit from Mr. Broden. He might be able to dive on the inside. The question is, will he go forward? Here we go to number 1. No. I think Broad has been one of the cleanest drivers so far. He doesn't want to get into any trouble whatsoever. All he wants to do is keep himself alive. And he's doing one hell of a job at that, of course. From 19th up, as well as Reinhardt having to serve a pit stop. Reinhardt has decided to come in, and that is not a bad idea at all. Rokopsa, this is important. P2 is in the pit lane. I want to see if anybody else is going to answer to this. Ain't missed. Completely spun around. Let's see. Break a little too late. Yeah, it is. Oh, complete slide. That ain't going to go too well for him, unfortunately. Let's go with Mola. And it'll Kopsa. Now they're getting very close. Mola is starting to push. I think he might be looking for a pit stop soon. So this could be a turning point. Here you see Hedgestad now. Ay. It's a drive-through penalty. That's a race killer. I told you these 3 drivers were driving very hard. And that, unfortunately, is going to be the consequence. Abuse the tracks, you will be punished. Well, that is the perfect example. Drive-through number 5. He is serving it as we speak. Rokopsa coming out. Unfortunately for him, he's in the midst of all traffic, so he's not going to feel too happy about that. Rokopsa right now the fastest man on track. Also the fastest lap of the evening. 33.847. Rokopsa should be looking forward to making a move very quickly. We have had a disconnection normally. We haven't had a disconnection. I just got very scared. Miladinovic, as you can see, coming to the pit lane. This is a turning point, ladies and gentlemen. Where is he going to come out? Where is he going to come out? Well, I can assure you one thing. Moa is going to push as much as he can. Dorazio, Alex, Ames coming in. Let's see the rest. Here we see Sealing, Mr. Kopsa, Mr. Sherlock, and so forth. Coming through. Sealing, is he going to answer to it? He is not. Will Broad or Popov do so? Yeah, Popov coming in. So now just a few drivers away from a pit stop. There you see Christian Mola and Edo Kopsa going at it. I need to check quickly on one driver that I'm not being able to find. What has happened here? Oh, here he goes. Oh, the game is getting a little crazy, as you can see. Positions flying up and down. There you see Miladinovic. P9 still ahead of Rokopsa by a full second. So he has gained a little bit thanks to traffic. Dorazio and Laura Hill going at it. When will Edo Kops and Christian Mola come in? We'll see. But time is ticking. Uy, Dorazio. That was close between yourself and Laura Hill. Is Laura Hill going to look for a turnaround? Nope. I don't think so. Great lines from above, though. Hedgestad now coming to serve that mandatory pit stop. Remember, he got a drive-through. And look at that. I told you the last half, the second one, would be drive-through. Buddy, another one now. It is Marcus Chavez' time, who is serving the drive-through as we speak. At least he got it right at the penultimate corner. So again, he's not losing as much there. There you see Kopsa and Miladinovic getting very close. Sherlock is the man in the front. Oh my God, look at the exit difference. Oh my God, that is a difference in line. You could see the speed. Miladinovic flashing the lights. Now, Sherlock is going to be in the middle of it all, but Miladinovic makes a mistake. Rock ups and Miladinovic stop aside. Third to number 6 to make contact with one another. My God, teammates collide. No more brothers in arms. And Kopsa is going to go through. Miladinovic being very respectful, just letting him by. He knew that was his mistake. Well, another drive through. Laura Hill, number 9. My God, Big Smoke is going to get fat tonight. I'll have 2 number 9. A number 9 large. 2 number 6 with extra dip. A number 45 with cheese. And a large soda. My God. 9 drive-thrus. We're going to be looking at a 10th one very soon, I think. You see, look, Sherlock now letting Kopsa and Miladinovic behind. Will Sherlock serve the pit stop? No, not yet. He's going to keep it out for the moment being. Let's check quickly on Quarterman and Laura Hill. That ain't going to take too long. Hill moving out of the way. She is going to go and serve the drive through this lap, I suppose. Let's see if that's going to be the case. Laura Hill coming in indeed. Well, let's check on Edo Kops and Christian Mola. When will these 2 drivers come and serve the pit stop? 25:30 to go. 18 minutes for the pit window to close. Let's see what they do. There you go, Mr. Mola getting closer to Edo Kopsa. Now it's 0.5 of a second. I gotta tell you, Miladinovic and Kopsa have lost time in traffic. If Edo and Mola come out clean, free of traffic indeed, that could be a turning point for the lead. Laura Hill going a little too fast on the pit lane, baby girl. That's a 30-second stop and go penalty. And that is the official race killer. Drive through, stop and go, and still the pit stop to be served. Oh man, that stinks. Here's Shane Brock. As usual, Mr. Clean, I call him. You want something done? You gotta call your Shane Brock, man. He knows what he's doing. Let's check on Mikulek and Filipov at trading positions very quickly. He could have assumed well. Unfortunately, that incident with Starkey came and he dropped down like a fly. But he's back on track and he's still rock and rolling. Well, let's check on Medja and Miladinovic. I want to see. They're both getting closer. The Kopsa has come into the pit lane. Mola is still out. Shava serving the pit stop as well. Now let's see if Mola is going to answer immediately. Let's check out the track map and see his possibilities. This is a great moment to pit. This is a great moment to pit. You cannot ask for anything better. If I'm not mistaken, he should come out ahead of that 3-man pack that you see now nearly crossing the finish line. So he should be on a very good spot. And if he comes behind him by quite a bit, that's going to be even better. We will see. Edo Kopsa still serving that pit stop. There you see him about to come out. And here he goes. No more pit limiter and time to go till the checker. And this is what I was talking to you about. Look at Edo Kopsa. He is ahead of Rock and Miladinovic. I told you. It is the traffic that has brought these two gentlemen from first and second to provisional third and fourth. If Mola pits now, we'll get a clearer look of what's going to happen. Let's see. No, Mola's going to stay out. Mola's going to stay out. We'll see if that's going to work to his favor. Laura Hill, of course, still remaining to serve that pit stop as well as the stop and go penalty. Miladinovic and Kopsa fighting very close to one another. This is helping Rock Kops even more, and especially it is helping Edo Kops because he is a mile away. He is 11 seconds ahead of these two gentlemen. Shane Broad and Dorazio going at it. Pavsik in the pit lane. Let's see if we have a little bit of a fight in here. But let's go back with Kopsa and Miladinovic because again, cars in the way. Now Laura Hill finally serving that stop and go penalty. I'm sure she's not feeling too happy about that. Pavsik in the pit lane, sealing as well. I want to check on Mola. He should go in now. I don't know if dragging this any longer will help him. Maybe it's the fuel that can get him into the lead. No, he's staying out. He's going to do the opposite of what I tell him. You'll see Cordes over Edo Kopsa now, nearly side by side. Edo Kopsa slowly says hello and goodbye as he goes to Kudosov. No problems whatsoever. Miladinovic and Rock Kopsa still going at it now. Miladinovic with the fastest lap of the race, 33.7. That is nuts. That is insane pace from Mr. Miladinovic. Let's check now on Sherlock and Popov. Another close fight it is. And this one getting spicy for P18. What else do we have? We got Shaba and Reinhardt also going at it. 5:22. We are officially 20 minutes away from the checker flag coming out. So I must say, what a blast we are having. And the action hasn't stopped for any single second. Shane Broad is in the pit lane finally. Kopsa and Miladinovic still fighting. Again, they should be helping each other if they want to have contention for the lead. That is not happening. And, I fear for them because this should be an easier race for both of them. But hey, I'm not the one to judge them. They're way better at me than driving. Brock's still in the pit lane. I think he's about to come out. Just in a few seconds, he will start moving. A couple seconds here and there. Well, let's go now with Reinhardt and Shaba in trading positions. It is still Shaba ahead on P22. And now I need to go with Kyle Raxel. He has gone in. Mola hasn't. Declan Bowler as well. I gotta tell you, Bowler started 16th. And no! Commentators cursed! No! No! I cannot believe it, man. I cannot believe it. I was cheering on the guy, damn it. That was commentator curse at its finest. This stream. It is a shame because what a race he was putting on, but still, he's doing a great job. He only lost half a second, so don't count him out because there's still plenty to go. 17 minutes away from the end. Miladinovic and Kopsa going at it. Missed it. Edo Kopsa is flying away from the rest. He is actually catching Declan Bowler. Christian Mola, for the love of God, coming to the pit lane already. He has gone for another lap. I don't know if bringing it that late is going to be the way to go. I can tell you Dorazio and Sherlock trading positions. Here we go. On board with the McLaren of the British man. Can he reclaim the P8? Oh no, Dorazio. Bala in the pit lane. Mola and Kudasov, as well as Luke Sherlock. The only three remaining to come in. Sherlock now getting a great line for turn number 15. Willie coming to the pit lane. Nope. Wait a little longer. This is playing at risk. Uy, Miladinovic, that was a little too much of a cut, big boy. Careful. I want to go quickly on Bala. He is already moving out. This is an incredible race he has put on. I think he might be able to come out at 13th. No, not even that. 18. Yeah. Indeed. Yeah. He's going to be able to come out at 11th. I was taking a look at Mikulik because maybe was getting in the way. Even though he has been lapped. Nonetheless, great effort. Let's go now with Gotterman and Kyle Ragsdale. 5 for P9 is on its way, and you can see nearly side by side they go. Will Gotterman commit to the outside? He has already passed Kyle Ragsdale. I think Ragsdale is not looking for a fight. He just wants to bring the car in one piece. By the time the green lights turn black and yellow, not black and yellow, that's the song, black and yellow, black and white. There you see, this is getting close. Kudasov, Kopsa, and Miladinovic, a three-man bout. Kudasov remaining to pit. Mola has come out of the pit lane. He is in the lead. The low fuel has worked. We might have ourselves a race winner here. That is an incredible strategy. Hopefully he has calculated it correctly. The leader on clean air. This could be the victory for the DSRT driver. But hey, still 14 minutes to go. Still anything can happen here at the Midweek League. Round 3 at Misano. What a blast we're having as we see Ragsdale and Sherlock trade positions. Ragsdale recovers to P9. Sherlock stays behind for the moment being. Let's check quickly on Reinhardt and Tekna on the inside. He goes a little too wide. Maybe Reinhardt can bring it back. Oh, the lights are being flashed by a BMW. Is that Dorazio? Yes, it is. Even though he doesn't have a livery. I can see that was Mr. Dorazio. Let's check now on Mola as he crosses the line for the 29th lap. To be started, 13 minutes and a half to go. What a blast we're having. And Mola with an incredible strategy that has paid off so far. Looking forward to get himself a checkered flag and a race victory with it. There you see now Mola getting a little bit of traffic, but once he goes through, Mr. Novaes, Mr. Novaes! Paulito! They got close. But at the end, Mola goes through, and now he's completely free. This could be the victory for him. What a lovely strategy. Let's see if he can make it till the end. We still have Sherlock remaining to pit. 5 minutes to go on the pit window. Let's see how that one's going to go. Kopsa and Miladinovic pretty close to one another still. Oi, 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 oi! A big incident here! What has happened? Oh, he tried to avoid! No! He tried his best to avoid that McLaren of Thomas Hedgestad. He wasn't able to do so, and Raxel goes down into 14th. Forlan with the 10th drive-through of the evening. Oh man, that's so unlucky for Raxel, who was putting on one hell of a race. We go back with Kopsa Miladinovic still. No trade-off. No move to be seen. Paulito Novaes, Popov and Mikulik. Can you believe the comeback from Mikulik? What an insane race so far. And here we go. Mikulik on the inside of Paulito. Paulito Novaes waiting behind. Yep, just keeping it safe. And now it's going to be Mikulik and Popov. Two very clean drivers, especially Popov. Popov really knows what he's doing and really respects every car's length. Very analytical driver. You'll never see him make contact with another car. And if you do, it's not because it's his fault, I can assure you so. One of the cleanest drivers I have ever seen in my life. Mr. Popov. Well, we're about to enter into the last 10 minutes of this race. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, let me see it. Who do you think is going to win this one? Will Christian Muller be able to pull it off? Let me hear it down in the comment section. Who is going to take it? Raxel in the pit lane. Let's go with Sherlock. Should be coming too. He should be coming in immediately. Come on, brother. Let's get it going. Oh, yeah, there you go. Looks like everything is settled now for Sherlock. Sherlock should come in this lap. Yep. No risk it for the next one. Just serve it on your last attempt and go for it. Sherlock, great stint. Let's see how long he takes himself on the pit stop. Let's go now with Carlito Dorazio and Thomas Pavsek. Fight for P5 it is. Dorazio, great race. Pavsek, same form. Pavsek started on 8th. Great race for him. And right now, to be honest, one of the best races we've seen has been Georgi Filipovs. He started on 35th. He is right now on 20th, as you saw. Dorazio make a move on Pavsek. No issues whatsoever. And look at this. Look at this. Muller completely clear of these three. It's the Cousins and Miladinovic. I don't think Edo should put too much restriction to his cousin. I understand he will let him go. Oh no, it is not. He's keeping the midline. I love it. I love it. Cousins a battle. Side by side. That's not a good line. That is going to be Rock Cups going through. A car out of the way. That is Raxel moving out. Doesn't want to get him both in trouble. And the three-man bout still goes on. The Fun Sim Racing team showing us what fun means in sim racing. This is a lovely spectacle. They are giving us 8 minutes to go. And the fight for the podium is still alive as Christian Muller looks to the horizon as nearly a race winner. I must say, that was very close. And look at this. Look at this. Miladinovic going through Edo Kopsa. The pit window has been closed. I'm getting information Then a re-entry to count Mr. Raxa, who is so move out of the way for the Cubs to Cousins and Miladinovic. I'm sure the stewards will review this. Mikulik with a drive through. My gosh, Shane Broad and Ryan Sherlock colliding. Both of them surviving by just a tiny shot. But Mikulik now serving a drive through. What a shame. Again, he was doing an incredible race, but abusing the track limits is going to bring you nothing but pain. Let's check on the Cubs now. Great exit. Trying to catch Mitja Miladinovic. 8-0 from second to fourth. He seems to be the slower of the three, but not by a lot, just by a couple of tenths here and there. What a race we have had. What an incredible evening of racing we have had here at Misano. And it is unfortunately about to end in 6 minutes time. Korderman and Pavsek are now very close to one another. Can Pasek survive? He's going to have around 3 to 4 laps to do so. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt, but Korderman is looking very fast. He is looking like a rocket, as I usually say. You can see the difference in line. Very apparent. Very well executed. Indeed. From Mr. Korderman. Oh, I just commentator cursor. So let's move with somebody else. Let's go with Shane Broad. And Ryan Sherlock. Look at that. He is up outside. Broad is looking to put the pressure on Mr. Sherlock, but it hasn't paid out. Seriously, incredible racing here at Misano. We have had it all. We have had 20,000 drive-thrus. We have had incredible racing. We have had amazing strategy. Everything you could ask for in a race, Misano has given it to us. And of course, that is thanks to the incredible drivers we have here in the MidWeek League. One of the MVP races every week on Lightspeed Racing. And of course, big thank you to SimGrid, who lets us host these incredible championships as well. That's awesome sim racing for the liveries. I cannot believe it! I cannot believe it! It is raining for Light on the Wall! Oh my god! I can't believe my eyes! Never in my life I would have thought I would have seen this! Korderman! Korderman! Oh my god, look at that! What the hell? What the hell? Oh my god! What is that rejoin? For the love of God! That is gonna be a big ass penalty, cause that just broke Korderman's heart, soul, and car. What in the blue hell was that? Korderman's car is completely broken. Cannot even turn the damn thing. What a switch around in the last seconds. I cannot believe this is happening right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you everything you wanted in a race could have happened. And it is happening right now. At the last 5 minutes of racing, the rain is there. Marjan Korderman is not going to be able to complete one more lap. Paulito no nearly loses the car. And he did indeed. Paulito Alex now going through. Korderman, Shaba also on the grass. Many incidents. Now they got the rejoin. Oh my days. 3 minutes to go. Moore now must be shitting himself. Paulito Novaes. Too much curve and the bunt. Oh my god, what is going on? Korderman in the pit lane. Everybody going left and right, making mistakes. The rain is starting to intensify. Everybody's slowing down their pace. They cannot push too hard or everything will go to the drain. My God almighty, there you see Miladinovic and Kopsa. Very close to one another for a moment. Careful with the curbs. Very dangerous on rainy conditions. What a turnaround there. You see now Sherlock and Broad. Side by side. Broad taking it very slowly. Very carefully. Still side by side. Sherlock on the inside. Broad on the outside. I cannot believe they're going to come into it. Oh my God, what a move there from Shane Broad. That was incredible. But my God, nearly contact. Side by side again. Into Misano we go. And it is Broad. And Sherlock's up by side. But it is Broad who prevails. What a move. Even with the rainy conditions. There you see Dorazio going through. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. Absolute madness here. There you see Luke Sherlock. Should be moving out of the way quickly. If he doesn't want to get involved in the leader's business. We got another yellow flag. Stefano Forlan nearly losing the car. Oh my God. Here we're going to Carro. Sherlock again getting very close to Shane Broad. And now, let's check on the top three, or let's check on Mola. He nearly lost the car. Getting close to Sherlock. Now he goes out of the track. Careful, big boy. Ay, 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 the slide, the slide, the slide. Woo, what a save. What a save. The race has turned its tables. We have one more lap to go. Rokopsa has caught up Mr. Mola by 2 seconds. If Mola makes another mistake, this will be the end. Dorazio! Can we see what happened to Dorazio? Here we go, the corner. Oh, completely going wide. Thankfully, he did not spin the region. Well, not as bad because he was clearing in front. Indeed, we are on the last lap of the evening. Everybody going out. Shove on the wall. Polito Novas nearly losing it. Mikulik as well. What a turn of events. Rokopsa, another second down. Mola needs to keep it steady. That's all he needs to get the checker flag. First, we got Broad and Sherlock. Broad and Sherlock out of the track. They have collided. Ay, 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 Rokopsa. Has he made a mistake? Oh my days. We can see Raxel getting very, very close to that. Ladies and gentlemen, the white flag is out. We only have a few more corners away from this race, and it will be the end. Mola has it on the pocket. All he has to do is go through these last two corners and keep it alive. Here we go. Turn number 15 for the DSRT driver for Christian Mola. He does it. Now it's Misano remaining. It's turn number 16, and Christian Mola with incredible strategy makes it work and wins the race here at Misano, here at the round 3 of the Midweek League. Incredible. Rokopsa on P2. It's going to be Miladinovic on P3, and then Rokopsa on P4. What a blast. What an ending. And overall, some of the best racing I've seen in a long time. Dorazio is going to end it on P5. Then we got already the back of the field crossing the line as well. A big pack here. Look at this. Aimist and Paulito. Let's see if we can take a look. It's going to be side by side. Aimist and Paulito Alex. It's Italia. It's Portugal. Who's going to win it? Don't panic, baby boy. That's what you have to do before you cross that line. Aimist going a little too wide. He's going to cut the track, bring it back, and still stay ahead of Paulito Alex. Paulito Alex looking for a last second. P9, I don't think he's going to be able to get it. Pavsek on 6th, Raxley on 7th, Balor on 8, Amos is gonna be maybe on 9th, yeah, he's gonna be able to do so. Oh my god, Paulito Alex to end up the P10. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Thank you very much to every single one of you that has come to the broadcast. We are going to leave you with this lovely image, and we will see you next week for some more incredible racing action. Thank you very much, and we will see you soon. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen.